This is Let's Talk About It, and I have my co-host Darius and my great friend Portia. And tonight's topic is what happens after 12 a.m.
Oh. I'm not supposed to be on my phone.
Ooh, cut.
It's okay.
So, 12 a.m. the freaks come out. Mm-hmm. The truth shows, and the fun begins. Uh-huh. So, what kind of 12 a.m. stories do we have, y'all? And what have we seen after 12 a.m. happening?
Anything after 12 ain't good. Well, I mean, you can't hear me.
Wait a minute, come on now. 12 a.m. on a Friday night. Going to Saturday morning. Come on now.
I like my Saturdays, but not like my Fridays. Because, I am Saturday love. But I most definitely love my Saturdays.
I don't know. Saturdays give me like, I'm going to stay in the bed, ain't nothing else happening. Friday give me like, we just all got paid normally every other 2 weeks. And we about to show out, we hitting the clubs, we coming back into the house Saturday morning.
Okay.
I ain't never, usually because I work on Saturdays. But Saturdays,
you like, okay, you
that's
got
the
Friday, I take Saturday.
And I got Sunday.
Exactly.
Well, we get straight up.
Sometimes you gotta take the whole week.
Exactly, definitely. You deserve it.
True.
3 days.
So, I feel like we need to start with you on 12 a.m.
We talking me on 12 a.m. We just gonna say how this topic came to be about in the first place. Let's just say, how would you feel at home, or you all feel about your significant other getting up and leaving at 7 o'clock? No questions, I don't ask any questions, but didn't say a word, just left. Didn't come back till the next day, took clothes, left. How would that make you feel?
I don't feel like that's not my significant other.
Exactly, which is not, but how about you?
What we doing?
Right.
Who you for?
Right.
Because if you leaving, well, I can't really say that because I got 2 stories because I was listening to the other that left too and didn't return to the next morning.
So let's see what that story is about.
Oh, okay, so me and my dude, Betty, it was 6th of Mayo, y'all.
Ooh.
It was. I remember it.
It
was. It was a litty night.
Okay.
It was. So we probably had it, been intimate with each other for like a couple of days. Mm-hmm. Betty, I say a week or so. And that was just a little too long for me. Mm-hmm. And so I asked her, I was like, hey, babe, I'm tired. In the bed, he said he was tired. So I didn't say nothing. I just got up, put my clothes on, called my home girl, what you doing? And we had this a litty night, like ass up, face down type of night.
Love that.
It was 6th of Mayo. I was in college, so we went to a couple house parties that night, went to Waffle House afterwards.
It's the end of the night. Waffle House.
So, it was one of those times. Yeah. But I will say this, it definitely taught him a lesson because when I got home, he, don't play with me. So I said I was a significant other that had done, but I do remember in my early days someone done me like that too. Mm. Whatever. But he was in the streets. Yeah. So with them street boys, you can't never really tell like their movement. Yeah. So guess what? You move around the corner.
Very much so.
You move out of the way.
Clear.
Cause you're not gonna play with me.
Not at all.
I'm the one that got. You leave the house, I'm leaving the house too. I'm coming in the same time you leave the house.
See, I knew
that's what we gonna do.
I knew y'all was Lynn.
Okay. What about you?
Now, I'm an angel, so 12 a.m. We're not gonna talk about the other night. Ooh.
No, I ain't gonna say that. I just said 12 a.m. You say you're an angel.
And we ain't gonna talk about the other night.
You're a devil angel. You feel me? Hello, because the devil was chosen up for angels.
Stop it. 12 a.m. Let me think. Okay, back in the day, I mean, because, you know, we all have been young and dumb and some still, you know. We still young, y'all. We still trying to figure out life.
We are. I am.
But I went and picked up this dude around like 12 a.m. one night. Because, like.
So you in a car?
No.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, red flag. Red house.
It's okay though, because I don't know. I don't.
I feel that. 'Cause you gotta,
I done that.
not everybody, you know.
I done that.
Yeah.
I've been there.
I've
I've
been
been
there.
there.
Me
It's
too.
okay.
We relate.
Okay, go ahead.
Now y'all can't relate to the rest of this. And I don't ever want to relate to this.
Okay, go ahead.
And it's been a minute. This story happened a while, and it was a minute while the period of time that I haven't had nothing happen. So I was talking to this guy. He was chill. This is why I always tell everybody: FaceTime who you about to meet up with, because baby, some of these folks are not the people who you actually meet.
Hello?
So, and the dude lived in Columbus, Georgia.
Ooh, that's a drive.
Yeah.
So you drove all the way to Columbus, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Did he give you some gas money?
Okay.
Moment of silence, y'all.
I love this table.
This tea pretty good. Carry on.
So I met up with him. Yeah, he was like 6'7",
Okay.
decent body.
Okay.
Sure.
That face.
Okay, we get about the face.
Messed up teeth.
Ooh. How messed up? Like scale of 1 to 10.
From the 10 being the highest is the worst.
Correct.
9.
Ooh.
Wait, but how was the?
Get to that.
Yeah.
Was not good.
Ooh.
Double no.
No
And
negatives. Mm-hmm.
also, y'all, I think he was like borderline Stallone.
It's okay.
Yeah, that really matter.
Yeah.
As long as he consent and vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, he was smart enough to know, but like he definitely was like he giving me like
A little on the spectrum.
We might get that far.
like I don't think he would be able to work at any of our jobs.
I mean, but
Dang.
our job's a little high stress. Not everybody can do our job.
So anyway, that was the 12 a.m. story.
But it was the whole spouse though. Like we was talking about, the subject was if your spouse left the house, would that person still be considered? Yeah.
That wasn't the subject.
Well,
That
yeah,
was
so it was 12 a.m., but that was like my spin-off for it.
Yeah.
But to make up this part, 12 a.m. my ex had came over from Blue Ridge, Georgia. This was years ago. Like my first love came over. 12 a.m. That, believe it or not, the first time we ever met, he came because he had left because Blue Ridge
He
about
came already.
And where the fuck is Blue Ridge at? What a freak.
Child,
Blue
up
Ridge
there
at?
about Tennessee, child.
I know Blue Ridge, Tennessee. Is that the same thing?
No, Blue Ridge, Georgia. So this is about 2 hours away. He drove down here because when we were talking, I finally convinced him around 9.
Oh.
Then he was like, well, I gotta go fill up the truck. So, and then so he got here finally. Y'all, let me tell you, now that 12 a.m., I would never forget.
Oh.
Never. Because we met around that same time because I convinced him. And then like 2 or 3 years later after we broke up, we were talking here and there, and he came back around the same time.
That'd be seasonal.
Right.
But it'd be the good one.
Okay, and it was
seasonal.
so good. It was always good. That was the same guy, because he was my first, that allowed me to figure out what position I was going to be in.
Gotcha.
So, after years have progressed, and I'm more like...
Oh, so you had to get your get back. You had to let them know that, you know, you've been gone, daddy, but hey, I got a couple of trees I don't have to go.
Wait, you?
Exactly.
never take that away from that man. It was great.
I feel you on that.
So,
Let them see this video, child.
okay, and I don't care if he did because we ain't talking. And
And you got some more tricks in your bag.
okay, period.
Oh, Arsenal, okay.
Okay, so we speaking about, season, a certain time. I will say this, so there was this person, I called him Coach or whatever. And
He ain't coach.
and Coach was definitely coaching.
Okay, my lead.
I was seeing him but we met, just talking, whatever. Actually met him at a car wash.
Working at the
And just happened, I was getting my car wash, he was getting his car wash or whatever.
Okay, pause. Y'all, I think that's the coolest thing ever. Like, to actually meet somebody out and about in the public.
Yeah.
Because everything is so virtual now.
Look, I love that. Now, that's the whole reason why it's like, I don't mind the whole apps and everything else, whatever. I've never really done it, but I feel like social media has also become the new dating site.
Which has crippled a lot of people.
And it has. So I'm very big on, okay, I like it.
I would meet my husband and a girl, she stole my
I
parents'
really am. So, and speaking on that, I really thought it was, that thing or whatever. But I was dodging from him because he wanted to take me out. I was like, no, I'm good because I was working a lot or whatever. And I think at one point, I wasn't working, so I spent a lot of time with my nephew. Anyway, long story short, I hit him up just out of the blue.
Really?
I hit him. I sent him a cartwheel. Like, what's up? He was like, come through. So I came through.
That I do.
Yeah. Waterfalls, snow lake, everywhere.
What's up with the cartwheel though?
I'm cartwheel
What does that mean? I need to sit down from you.
Cartwheel just, we about to make some flips up. You gotta do some flips.
Okay.
Have a fun.
Y'all talking a whole circus going on there.
It was a circus.
That was you a ring, look.
Yeah. With this particular person, that's the type of agreement that we had.
Right.
He would send me the eyes. I send him, here I come.
There you go.
Then eventually, he wanted to try to get a little bit more tangled into a situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I sort of did too,
Right.
but I was just like, this is how we started.
Yeah.
We started out with the eyes, we started out with the cartwheels, we started out with the waterfalls, we started out with,
That's what's made it fun.
you feel me? And it's like, he'll have me something to eat. You feel me? Type so, but it was just like, you coach. You coach. So I can't really, and no, he was not my coach because we grown. I was in my 30s. And he was probably about 15 years older than me. At all.
True.
And
we all like a little seasonal.
yes, and it was it was a good experience.
Okay.
It was after 12 o'clock, boom, bam.
Some eyes,
And
right?
just gone by my business. I wasn't staying the night. I want you to stay. it's time for me to go.
Right.
Spending the night over here.
Now, do y'all feel like spending the night kind of makes you feel kind of and then you get up in the morning and just
No, because when I get up in the morning, I'm fucking again.
Let me say this. I've never had the feeling of spending the night or basically almost like a one night stand. I've never feel like I've had that feeling because for one, I don't go to nobody's house to fuck nobody, so I'm not leaving. You're leaving my house, and I'm gonna kick you out.
See, for me, you can't come to my house.
Okay.
I'm coming to yours because I don't need you knowing where I stay at.
Right.
Because I've my internet turned into. It's supposed to be a one night stand, but we worked together, so we knew each other. You feel me? But in my mind, I felt like this was just gonna be a one night stand. Whatever. I'm at his house. He never knew where I stayed at. Whatever. Did not know where I stayed at for about a good 3-4 months.
Oh, wow.
Cause I was always going over there. You feel me? And then when he did got the address, one night he popped up at my house. You feel me? It was okay. It was cool.
I guess.
But that's when I knew that I had reeled him in.
Yeah.
And honestly, like after that one night, we really spent every weekend together. Like, you feel me? So that one night turned into us being into a 5-year relationship.
Okay.
Because again, it wasn't like he was a complete stranger to me.
Right.
Like I knew him because we had worked together for about a good, maybe like 6 months.
Okay.
About 6-7 months before.
Yeah.
You know, so it turned into that, and it was good. It was a healthy relationship.
Okay.
We still worked together. There was like no issue, whatever. He was actually so asleep. My supervisor. Nobody didn't know that we was together until maybe like our 4th year into the relationship.
It's not supposed to be though. Like,
You feel me? And that was only because he invited some of the people from work to come to a cookout that we was doing. So further than that, it was like, they ain't know. And it was good. And it was really healthy.
That's good.
But that's all my little after 12 o'clock. What happened? Story for me.
I got this feeling they ain't doing the years.
But you want to give us one though.
I only got.
Don't play.
The only other 12 o'clock story, or after 12 o'clock story that I got is when I first lost my virginity. Which is a doozy. Basically, okay, I'm a car fanatic. For those of you who don't know me, I love cars. I just love driving them. It's just my favorite thing all day. I got a motorcycle now. Don't ask me how we got there. Anyhow, it was this boy I knew who drove a really nice car. It was a Mustang GT, and he basically went to the park, and he let me drive. I'm doing donuts and everything in the parking lot. His girlfriend's in the car, so, and I'm just thinking, yeah, like, guys. So he let me drive. We doing donuts or whatever. I had my car too, so I had to park it like over to the side. And we was in an area, you know, you do too much.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna call the cops.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like have fun, not too much fun. I'm driving in circles. All I see is a hand come over, well, from this side, like this, while I'm whipping this motherfucker. And I'm having the best time of my life. Because I think I'm like 18, 19 at this point. I'm about to go to college, living my best life. In this man car, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna drive every day. I don't know why that was in my mind at the time, but so this happens. I immediately stop doing what I'm doing. So I'm like, okay.
Wait, what is this?
He takes his hand. I'm in the driver's seat. He's in the passenger seat. His girlfriend's in the back seat. He takes his hand, puts it on my thigh as I'm driving. I'm stopping because I'm like, this bitch is in the back seat. What are you doing? Like, of all things. And I'm not trying to call her a bitch, but I actually knew her. She was my friend. But this girl's in the back seat. What are you doing? Like, even if that was to happen, ain't this your girl? Like, what are you doing? That's what's going through my mind. Next thing you know, one thing led to another. He still got his hand on me. She coming up there kissing all on him because we don't stop now. They just making out. I'm just watching. And she started trying to kiss on me. I don't like titties. So, and it was my friend too, and it was kind of off guard. So it wasn't that I didn't enjoy it, it's just I wasn't expecting her to do that. So when she did it, I kind of like brushed it off or like pushed her away. So he started. I'm like, y'all is wild. But I went along with it and I was just there. Like, that.
Okay, so the swingers? Were they swinging?
I guess that's them showing
Okay.
I was swinging.
Okay, because you swinging that steering wheel. And he was swinging her hand. And she was swinging them lips.
It was definitely weird though, because I was in the middle, like, and for that to be my first time, I don't know. I don't think that should have been your first time losing your virginity because it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad. You know? Yeah? Kind of get it?
I think that's how most are done.
Yeah.
That's how most.
And we was in a small car. That didn't help. Like a 2-door car. It's a bunch of
I'm just
motion.
curious on
You
how
walking through
you lost your virginity because y'all think about it, like, did you listen to her?
Yeah.
Did you?
Well,
Okay.
I'm in the middle, so he's fucking me, I'm fucking her.
Oh.
I'm literally being sandwiched. Every time he pushes into me, I'm pushing into her. And she's
Now
loving
that
it.
I would have never thought that. That didn't come across my
She's
mind.
loving it. I I don't understand why she's just having the best time of her life. I don't think they do this on a regular because they seem to be too comfortable. But
That was planned out.
yeah, I think they set me up. He definitely set me up because he knew I loved cars. He knew.
But she knew that too if she was your friend.
That's true. But I don't know who to blame. I mean, I don't blame nobody.
It ain't just a blame game, but it was definitely like,
That's
it was. It was.
But I was like, it's a cool little party trick, party little story, but I wish it would have been more passionate than that. But I felt like I was just fucked. Like, I felt like I was brought into a relationship that y'all had. Y'all just wanted to fuck me.
So did y'all go fuck afterwards?
No, I never talked to these folks again. I literally left for college. Did not speak to the block everybody.
These dudes,
It was nasty, but
Because I don't know what about it. It just didn't feel right. So I was just like, and I'm not finna be friends with y'all after this. Because for one, it was planned. Nobody couldn't. I ain't gonna say I didn't give my consent.
that was your first time getting pussy too, wasn't it?
Everything. Anything.
Not
Touching.
It was both sides.
Both
sides.
And it didn't feel good. This nigga didn't use no type of nothing. It did. Let me rewind.
It's okay.
He hit a point. I was like, wait a minute. And he knew what he was doing. Like, he has fucked in his car before. You can tell when somebody's experienced. Man.
Okay.
Right.
I did not expect it to go like this. And how did this happen with 12 a.m.?
It definitely was after 12. It had to be like.
Oh, this is at 9.
Yeah.
So y'all didn't even see what was going on. Like, it was dark in the car.
We had light in the car. It wasn't much.
But I'm just imagining, like, in a coupe. What kind of coupe
It
was
was
it?
a Mustang.
So okay,
There was no space in there.
At all.
So that little light that shot right there, I mean, it was black by somebody's booty.
It was blocked by his back.
Oh.
I couldn't see shit, but what the fuck I'm looking at? Luckily, she didn't have her shirt off because I probably wouldn't have been able to perform if she had her shirt off. I hate
you don't
boobs.
like titties.
I hate boobs. I don't know why. I got boobs. And she had some big old ones too, so that just, it was, he loved them though. He was motorboating her, all types of stuff.
Okay, hotline.
That's that nigga.
Well, okay. Well, I will say this. My disclaimer is, and probably because we had on been together slowly, me and him. The story I was telling you about, I done got up another house. It was my dude though. That I was telling you about the supervisor that turned into. So you know, hey, I mean, I gotta get me. You gotta get you. But it definitely taught him a lesson. And baby, at 12 o'clock, I need me. Or I'm gonna get up and leave out at the times again. You know, fucking, but I need me though.
I love
come
that.
through. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, come through. I'm gonna teach you one way or another.
Exactly.
I ain't gotta cheat on you for you to get, to get the lesson. So, after 12 o'clock, these things happen.
Wow. Okay. Well, guys, this has been yours truly with Let's Talk About It, Friend.